Uh, it's like the problem is that we don't have any rights. You know what I'm saying? We don't have rights. They tell you you have rights. You might think that you have rights. But in all actuality, there really are privileges that can be revoked at any whim of the higher ups. You know what I'm saying? As well as just life issues. Shit happens, and this legalese, man, makes it real easy to get away with it. So when they can, they do. It's profitable. It's understandable. You know what I'm saying? When you turn people, when you commodify them and turn them into like a person, means it means property of a corporation. We are all persons. Your name is a person. You know what I'm saying? Your birth certificate is your person. Your social security number is your person. You know, and you don't even own that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's because I'm having trouble in the system. You know, I had made a video called Secretary of State Gate, and it indeed seems like something fucking weird's going on with the system. And you know, I don't know, man. It's weird. I can't even can't get legit because something's wrong in the system. And why is that? Because, I mean, these motherfuckers know who I am. You know what I'm saying? It's not a secret. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not hiding, really. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there's nowhere to hide anyway. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to. But, it seems like, you know, these motherfuckers give me a hard time. Like I'm being targeted. You know what I'm saying? But we're all targeted. You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes we take these things so personal, and it's bigger than that. If they're doing it to me, someone else is suffering from things like this as well. You know what I'm saying? And listen, once again, I'm not against the police or the military, but when the system, the corporation, the power, the authority that grants these people to do these acts, when these people are under order to do certain things, to target certain people, to do certain things, you know what I'm saying? Quotas, you know what I'm saying? Just like in the military. Hey, go into that village there and burn it all down. You know what I'm saying? Kill all the kids. You know what I'm saying, too? You know, get them gooks. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Because, I mean, this shit really happens. And it's fucked up. So it's not really... It's partially... Yeah, but the people that do it, they're partially guilty. But the system itself is more guilty. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately. So, therefore, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can be sympathetic to these people because they're caught... They're on the other side of this paradigm. You know what I'm saying? They're caught up. It's like they don't even, you know, they might not even realize it themselves because this is real tricky, man. This is tricky how they do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, do you think you have right to, like, here's the thing. Everyone thinks voting is such a great right. You know what I'm saying? And you do have a right to vote. They vote every year. But the fact of the matter is your vote doesn't count. You know what I'm saying? It's just there to make you think that you're doing something, that you have some kind, that you have a say. I mean, they do they do probably take your results and send them to the government, and they do research on you. Because if you vote for the competition, now you can get targeted that next year because of your vote. That's how they use voting. It doesn't get no one elected. That's so that you got a right to vote. You know what I'm saying? Whoop-de-doo. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing about rights, too. Whether the guys were occultists, they didn't really believe in Jesus or not, they did get this much right. They said that our rights come from God. It doesn't come from men. It comes from a higher authority. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you recognize it and state it. It's not up to courts. It's not up to men. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though men can perceive it, it's coming from beyond. You know what I'm saying? It's something, it's higher authority, higher power. You know what I'm saying? It's what's right. Even in the word rights, what's right. What every person off Jump Street should be treated with certain respect because they're a living being. You know what I'm saying? And that much was right. But you know what I'm saying? It's like through legalese, man, and corporate, basically black magic, man. It's word magic, sigil magic. Basically, they believe they own us, man, and we are chattel, man. We are. It's really, man. Like I remember in the Bible, it says something about they are the traffickers of men's souls. You know what I'm saying? And this is similar to that. And then you look in Egypt, they were all slaves in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we are now. But if you think you got a right to private property, you know what I'm saying? It's like, don't pay your taxes. Shit is gonna get gone. You know what I'm saying? Even if you pay, even if you own it, you know what I'm saying? They can take that from you. So I mean, in a way, you know what I'm saying? If they can just take it away, do you really own it? Is it really a right? You know what I'm saying? Or you know, has the rights been eroded and undermined and redefined? You know what I'm saying? Through legalese and mumbo jumbo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's basically when you really study into this, you be like, wait a second. It's really is like mumbo jumbo, man. It wouldn't make no sense. It's like code, man. It's like only to the people who know how to interpret this stuff can you even get anything like. I mean, it's strange, man. It's how they do these things. You think you got a right to freedom of religion? Not no more. Because, I mean, here's the thing. I realize this, too. The 501c3. After they got everyone on 501c3, a year or two later, boom, they get gay marriage. You know what I'm saying? And now, because of gay marriage, anyone who ain't neo-pagan, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, ain't cool with this type of stuff. Because, I mean, this really is a neo-pagan type of strange system, man. I mean, it just is what it is, man. I mean, listen. You got that right to do these things. But your rights, everyone's right is this. As long as your rights do not interfere with another man's rights. There's another thing, that we're all sovereign individuals, that your rights doesn't give you no more rights than me. You know what I'm saying? It equalizes everyone. It gets rid of the monarchies. You know what I'm saying? And lordship and serf and slave and peasant. But these people have re-engineered it, and we have it again. I mean, and people don't even see it. You know what I'm saying? They don't even see that this is what's up, that this is what's going on, this is what we live. You know what I mean? Because incrementally, everything is so incremental, man, that the erosion is so incremental, man. It's some people might be aware of one thing, but incrementally they're cut off from another thing, and they need someone to bridge the gap for them. You know what I'm saying? Before they can have a next step in consciousness shift, you know, more awareness. Maybe some people just they're incapable of that anyway. So you know what I'm saying? They're just cannon fodder for the beast. But you know, you think you even own your children. You know what I'm saying? You don't. You know what I'm saying? Take them out of school. You know what I'm saying? Your ass you'll get taken down, dude. They will fucking come and assassinate you to get your kid. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they will come kill you, do you harm, to get. You know, they will kill you to get to your kids. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you don't even own them. I mean, that's serious. I mean, I'm not provoking no one to anything here or anything. I'm just saying. I'm just stating things. You know what I'm saying? The other day, you know, an Amber Alert went across everyone's phone. My phone was making this crazy, this crazy high pitch frequency. I was like, man, am I hearing that? And then I found the phone, and it was a fucking Amber Alert. You know what I'm saying? For instance, you know, that some Amber Alerts are legit, but you know, you know, they do, this stuff happens, man. You see them target certain people, man, and you know, it's you don't have no rights. It's like I mean, you get to be able to drive around, but you got to get hit with tickets every so often. Everyone gets hit with tickets because it's like, it's it's almost like a lottery. It's your turn to pay the piper. And now they keep upping the amount of how many times you got to pay the piper to where can't pay the piper. And I'm fucked. You know what I'm saying? It just sucks, man. I would like to feel legit. But, I mean, you can't feel legit out here because ain't shit legit. You know what I'm saying? It's all fucking crazy. I mean, you're supposed to have the right to be innocent until proven guilty. Not no more. Now you're fucking guilty. And it is what it is, man. I mean, because, listen, you don't think they could just take someone and look, sprinkle some crack sacrifices, dude. Look, that shit is real. I mean, they could do that. I mean, you don't think they've done this to people, man. I mean, you got to look into COINTELPRO. How, especially if you get too political, it's one thing. You can be political, but if you're political with a lot of influence, you're going to get the FBI. They're going to come and get operatives, and they're going to try to catch you up in some kind of, it's called blackmail. They love people they can blackmail, and they can use them later like pawns on the fucking, or like chess pieces, man. I mean, literally, that's really what it's like. And I mean, it's crazy. You ain't got no right. You ain't got no right to think however you want to think. I mean, I know some people that take that too far. You know what I'm saying? They go join communist movements, and they try to do nefarious or, you know, things. And that's understandable that you would catch heat when you're trying to do crazy look, revolutionary operation, provocateur, agitator, you know, plant operative of some kind of, you know, political, ideological organization, shadowy group. All right, listen, that makes sense. But listen, those shadowy groups infiltrate the goddamn cops and the FBI and all alphabets. And at the top, they are the damn Illuminati. So look, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Shit, there ain't, you know, no one's rights are protected at all these days. It's like, I don't think we have rights no more. You know what I'm saying? Period. I don't think we really do. You have a right to privacy when they can drive by and fucking beam a microwave energy and see inside the walls of your house. You know what I'm saying? I mean, literally, they do this shit. That's some paranoid motherfuckers that need to see. They just need to get away in so they can see what's going on. It's thought crime. I mean, literally, it's like 1984, a brave new 1984. It's crazy, man. It's almost similar to this movie with Christian Bale in it, where he was a cop, and they all had, they knew like this gun kung fu, man, and they all had to eat their pill every day that killed all emotions, and it was like it was like a Brave New World, and like 1984 mixed, a Brave New 1984 situation, and that's basically what we got going on here. I mean, those. That you want to get your knowledge up, to study into that. And then if you see Brave New World, just that guy Huxley, that guy is deep in the mind control, deep in the drug culture. I mean, he's tied into all kinds of shit, this social engineering tactics, mind control, and he's the guy who says that the government used terror to keep the citizens in line. That's exactly the way he broke it down. He says in the past, all we had was terrorism to keep the public in line, but now with new pharmaceutical and psychological methods, we can trick the individual into loving the system that imprisons him. I mean, something to that effect. And this is what we got going on. People are arguing about the votes, when it literally, it is these nuts for president, basically. Because listen, they're all fucking nuts. Everyone who believes it and votes is fucking nuts too. Then you don't get it. You know what I'm saying? You're way behind, man, if you don't get that it's fake, because it is fucking fake. Your rights are an illusion. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just fucking with you right now. You ain't targeted yet. Your day's coming. You know what I'm saying? And then listen, you should have a right. Listen, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, man. Liberty means freedom, not liberty the fucking, you know, the Babylonian fertility goddess, but liberty, actual liberty, which just means freedom from all the bondage and bullshit that tyrannical shit does to you, freedom from that.